Breaking news, my wonderful people. 2023. Tinubu's camp dares NLC, Labour Party left-wing supporters to clean come clean with Peter Obi promise to remove fuel subsidy. So this is what is happening right now. Um, since Peter Obi gave the promise that the fuel subsidy will be removed, he said if he become president, he's going to remove that fuel subsidy thing. The whole deceive of that fuel subsidy thing is one of the strong points he's also looking out for. He said that will be removed. Yes, and since he said that, Tinubu is challenging him. So that's to tell you that Tinubu comes in. Oh, by the way, there is no plans. And again, if you look at that fuel subsidy thing, na chop. Now they tell they chop belle full. The deceit on that level. One person in Nigeria will take about 5 billion. 5 billion, that's more money now. You don't really spend now, Because some of these people, you see, they do drugs and the rest. Because you are wondering, where does this money go to? My dear, where the money goes to, only God can tell you. I can assure you for free. Where the money goes to, only God can tell you. So they said the promises that Peter Obi is promising, that fuel subsidy will be out of the way. They want to see how he will do it. Well, you can only see how he will do it if he becomes the president, yes? And so we must continue. The struggle continues. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 2023. Tinubu camp dares NLC LP left-wing supporters to come clean with Peter Obi's promise to remove fuel subsidy. The All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council has dared the leader of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, and other left-wing supporters of the Labour Party to come clean on the position of his flag bearer, Peter Obi, promising to remove fuel subsidy if elected as president of the country in 2023. A statement sent to Lead Nigeria on Saturday by the Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, recall the various instances and interviews where the former governor of Anambra State vowed to remove fuel subsidy and asked the NLC to question Peter Obi how he would do that and how he will come up with that. Keyamo questioned NLC on if the fuel subsidy removal is the basis for mobilizing support for Peter Obi and if it has agreed to back down on the issue. He said, is this the reason why you guys are backing Peter Obi because he said he will remove fuel subsidy? NLC, you are ashamed, Keyamo has said. He added that there is a need for Nigerians to interact and ask Peter Obi, the NLC, on the reasons for throwing their support on Peter Obi. How can NLC, of all people, come on and give their support to Peter Obi? The statement reads, we notice that the leadership of the organized labor under the Alliance of the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC on Monday, September the 13th, 2022, at a national retreat of the Labour Party in Abuja, promised to mobilize its members across the 774 wards around Nigeria to ensure victory for the candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, in next year's presidential election. We also noticed that in several interviews he granted in the past few months and weeks, Peter Obi has vowed to totally remove fuel subsidy on petrol if elected as. Honestly, Keyamo is so worried about, Peter Obi, and especially with the NLC, adopting Peter Obi. Say one, before adopting Mr. Peter Obi as their candidate, did the leadership of the NLC have a discussion with him on issues of the removal of fuel subsidy? Have they really had a thorough discussion with Peter Obi? Have they agreed on issues before going out to declare their support for Peter Obi? How can NLC declare their support for Peter Obi in such a public manner when there are other presidential candidates that they've not had discussion with and settled with? Instead of having a discussion and a meeting, understanding where everybody's coming from, see who could possibly be the best candidate. On a national TV, they told everyone that they will mobilize candidate for Peter Obi. Does that really augur well? Does it show that they are a serious people? My wonderful people, that is Festus Keyamo. He feels like a child that has been beaten and do really honestly need, some pamper. It needs to just be, in fact, NLC, when I go beg Peter Obi, go beg Keyamo. Keyamo does not understand why you guys want to support Peter Obi. Anyway, my people, Nigerians, the ball is in our court. We are the ones to decide who becomes the next president of this country. We can't just sit back, fold our arms and keep quiet and allow these things to go on and on and on. I believe NLC would have had a thorough investigation looking into all the presidential candidates and make a pick, analyze it very well and say, okay, who could possibly lead us well? Whatever decision they are making, we are all in this together. And so we cannot take that decision in isolation of where we ought to be and what could possibly, bring good to us as a nation. For a long time, we've had people who have no iota of concern, or truth be our leader. Now, if we want a difference, if we want to change, then we must begin to walk out, just like they say, walk out your salvation with fear and trembling. Yes, we must begin to look at all the presidential candidates very seriously. Okay, you do your personal findings. Don't just go there on that day, because if you have no direction, somebody will come and give you 10,000 naira. Like, this is free money. Excuse me, I'll tell you something about that free money. That free money is not free. That road will remain undone. You see, Nigerian students have lost not just a first semester or second semester. A whole session is gone. Their counterparts in private universities abroad are already above. Do you get what I mean? I mean, they're already in the next layer of their educational pursuits. Why Nigerian students, are here. So we cannot allow the same thing over and over again, then expect a different result. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look at what is happening in Ebonyi State. Okay? Look at what is happening in Ebonyi State. It is not right. See what this man did today. So they are trying to disrupt, every form of gathering. The rally, they are trying to disrupt it. Peter Obi now, this guy is neither here nor there with regards to Peter Obi. He's supporting Peter Obi. He's not supporting Peter Obi. Leave us a comment. Bye for now.